resistance band workout. You just need a mini loop resistance band, preferably one that you can work with your upper body as well, but whatever you got. Let's get started with our warm-up. We're going to put that band to the side and knock out a few jumping jacks. While we're doing those butt kicks, let's widen our stance. So a little bit of a speed skater meets a butt kick here. Perfect. All right. Big arm circles with a hip circle, alternating the sides. Good. Let's drop into a squat with it. All right, from there, arms overhead, we're gonna hinge down into a deadlift position, hands to the floor, walk it out to a plank, shoulder tap, leg lift, and walk it back in. Back to your hinge, stand up tall. Again, hinge, walk it out, shoulder tap, leg lift, walk it back in, hinge, stand up tall. Last time, hinge, walk it out. Let's maintain this plank with some shoulder taps. Good, and knee tucks. All right, walk those feet back in. And let's knock out a few lunges. Stepping forward into those lunges. All right, grab that resistance band, let's do a little bit of warm-ups with it. Put it just above the knees on your lower thighs. If it moves around a little bit during the workout, that's okay. All right, just do your best with it. And we're just gonna find a lateral walk side to side. Now today's workout has long work intervals, so 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. That's all you're going to get. All right, from here, let's do a few banded squats. Walk, walk, banded squat, take it back. All right, so longer work intervals, a little more of an endurance style. Since it's banded, it's lighter weight, a little more time under tension. We're working with a longer time frame. All right, go ahead, take off that band. Get it in your hands because we're gonna be starting off with cardio. We're gonna be alternating between higher intensity cardio and then a little lower intensity strength. So we're starting in 10 seconds with overhead jumping jacks. So arms overhead, hand through that band. We're gonna jump those feet apart and bring it down behind us. Let's get started. And of course, at any point in time, whenever you need to get some water, please do. You have to pause the video. If it's too much, bring it band down behind your head. Keep tension on it and just press up and down. Okay? So if your band's a little bit heavier, this is your better option. Almost there. Here for 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. A little bit of a break here. Next we have lunges. So band around the lower thighs again. We don't want it on the knees. All right. So make sure to place it properly. Alternating lunges. Forward or backward, it's up to you. Let's begin. Backward is going to target those glutes a little bit more. So we're in our strength interval, right? So adjust accordingly. And we want to maintain, I'll face you, a little bit of a distance right, laterally. I want to maintain a little bit of a distance. Keep tension on that band. Because when we're targeting the glutes, external rotation, right, lateral work is going to really call in those stabilizer glute muscles and rest. Keep your band right where it's at. We have squat jumps. I'm going to bring in a little bit heavier band. I'll use my yellow for those more upper body style rounds. All right, squat jumps in 3, 2, 1. Begin. My shoes untied. That means you keep going though. So again, now you could tap those feet apart and together if you'd like. Again, giving you a little extra lateral drive, or if you want to get in a few more reps, keep those feet right where they're at. So wherever you prefer. 10 seconds. Drive those knees apart, push against the band, and rest. All right, next we have hydrants. So bring that just above the ankles this time. Now we could be hovering, right? Knees are off the ground, but either way, we're gonna alternate sides. That hover is gonna call your core in a little more. So whatever you are up for. Now we have an 8-move circuit and 3 rounds of the circuit. I know sometimes we like those no repeats, okay, but we gotta get reps in, you guys. Often doing one set, especially at a lower intensity, is just not enough. Good, and rest. Next are plank jacks. So leave that band perfect where it's at. We're gonna have those feet apart and together. While we're doing that, we wanna make sure we're maintaining, again, that tension on the band. Otherwise, if it goes loose, okay, it's gonna be flopping around, but we're gonna lose that engagement. So about hip width and wide. Let's begin. Hopping those feet apart and together, but notice my feet really never touch. Belly's in, eyes ahead of you. Good, and rest. All right. Now this time we're gonna put that band around the feet. So just about the ball of the foot, because you're going to be bending. So I wanna make sure still have a little space. We have kickbacks. Let's begin. Let's stay on one side and then we'll switch. Keep the grounded foot touching the floor, right? So the one that's not moving, make sure those toes are touching the ground. It's going to give you full resistance on that band. Kicking up and back. Switch sides. All right, so it's not just straight back. Also a little bit at an angle to target those glutes better. Belly in. I just caught myself arching my back. I'm gonna try to avoid that. Rest. Okay, band stays where it's at. We have mountain climbers next, and then we're gonna go on to renegade rows. So if you have 2 bands, have that lighter one nearby. So again, mountain climbers, keeping it simple. You want to keep some tension, so a little bit of space between those feet at all times. Let's get started. So turn it up, right? We're on our cardio interval. seconds. Using my band. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, get that band back in your hands for our final move of the circuit, renegade row. So, plank. If you need to do a tabletop, that's fine, but we're just going to alternate row. I like to put my palms in the band. That way I'm not rowing, I'm not planking on my fists. Let's begin. I'm gonna come at an angle for you. Keeping that elbow tight to the body, belly in. Seconds. And rest. All right, back on your feet, we have our overhead jack. So again, the weight is in our hands for this one. If your band is too heavy, you could totally put it around the upper thighs and jumping jack with the legs. I just like to call on the upper body a little bit since this is mostly leg dominant, just to get that full body cardio in. Let's get started. Or if you have two bands, you have one upper, one lower. Ten seconds. And rest. All right, next are our lunges. So again, I'm gonna switch over to my heavier band for this one. Just above the knees. All right, keeping 2 train tracks of movement. Right, a little bit of width so that band is not going slack. Let's begin. 90 degrees at each knee. Right, you know how to lunge. Make sure that we're not compromising form with the band on. Still want to drive those knees out, right? That band's gonna make your knees want to pinch together. Push them away from each other. Seconds. Good. All right, stay where you are. Again, squat jumps. So if you have those feet together in between, all right, when you jump back out, you're going to get that extra lateral work in. However, if you stay where you are, you can get some more reps in those squat jumps. So it's up to you. I want to focus on those glutes a little more, so I'm going to jump my feet together between each rep. Let's begin. And again, just enough to bring those feet close, but not to lose slack on the band. Just lose tension on the band. Catch me if I fall. 10 seconds. And rest. All right. Take that band just above the ankles and move on to our hydrants. So I'm going to hover, give myself a little extra core work. All right, so drawing that belly in. The goal here, the band is lower. It's going to be a little tougher. Keep that knee locked in a 90 and make sure that we're still pressing out with the foot. Right, we don't want just the knee coming up. We're going to keep that tension. So the foot needs to come out in line with the knee. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Remember, guys, We are on our second round. We have one more to go after this. All right, back to our plank jack. So, we're calling on those glutes a little bit more. That's okay. All right, band stays where it's at. When we hop those feet together, again, a little bit of width to keep that tension. Let's begin. Plank jacks. And rest. All right, we're gonna shift that band down to around the feet. So make sure it's not too close to the toes, otherwise it's gonna slide off. So just around the meaty part of the foot, around your laces, okay? So again, kickbacks here. One side, then we'll switch. Let's begin. Keep that opposite leg touching the floor. All right, keep those toes in contact with the ground. Press up and back. Kick through that heel. Switch sides. Rest. All right, next we have our mountain climbers. So again, just keep that band where it's at. If it's tripping you up, it's moving around too much, take it off. This is our cardio round. So do what works for you. Starting in 3, 2, 1, let's begin. Losing my band. Just gonna keep going. It's okay, it happens. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, short rest. All right, you guys. Again, if you're switching between bands, we have Renegade Row, so grab your lighter one. If not, don't feel like you need to, okay? Might be a little harder, but maybe you just go a little bit slower. All right, let's begin. Seconds. And rest. All right, back on your feet. Last round, best round, you guys. I'm gonna do double band. So I'm gonna put a band around my legs and hold a band in my hands. This will be some intense cardio jumping jacks. So get ready. We are starting last round. Best round, let's begin. Halfway. 10 seconds. And rest. Woo! All right, you guys. Back to our lunges. I'm gonna step back. I know last time I stepped forward, I'm gonna step back, target my glutes a little more. I'm also gonna stay a little low. All right. While we're doing those lunges, we wanna hit those glutes a little harder. Find a little bit of a hinge, right? Not a round, but a hinge. Let's go. Again, maintaining some space between those feet at all times. Driving those knees outwards with each rep. Ten seconds. And rest. All right, keeping that band right where it's at. We're gonna drop down for those hydrants. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied. We're gonna lower it just above the ankles. Coach Zoe, what are you doing? All right, get ready. Starting in 3, 2, 1. You can hover those knees if you'd like. Alternate. The reason we're alternating with these and not the kickbacks is because of that cross body stabilization. So we're stabilizing in the grounded hip, right? When we alternate, it makes us more off balance. Where it's a kickback, we're not moving lateral, so a little less instability. So I'd rather spend more time and rest. All right, next we have our plank jacks. So again, band stays where it's at. Catch your breath, get ready to push it hard. Woo! This workout sneaks up on you. Not too bad in that first round, but it comes in hard. Let's go. Plank jacks. And rest. You know what, you guys, I just realized I forgot our squat jumps, so we'll throw those in at the end. Don't you worry. I know we're probably all thrown off now, but that's okay. All right, take that band just above the laces, around the feet, onto our kickbacks. Let's go one side. I like to draw the knee in just enough where there's still a little bit of tension. Again, kicking up and back. Switch sides, right to it. And rest. Get ready for your mountain climbers. We'll finish off with those banded jumps. Give us a big bang at the end. Sorry guys, I'm like, I know I missed something. See, that's why I hesitate. I got all thrown off during those lunges. I knew we were supposed to leave that band where it's at. Let's go, mountain climbers, begin. Whoops. Oh well, here we go. Push that pace, fast, fast, fast. Let's go. Halfway. and rest. All right, on to our renegade row. Last strength move of the day. I know, again, this is more upper body focused, but remember, we have to stabilize, right, against those changing hips. Let's begin. Pull those bellies in. Plus, since we're working so many muscle groups at once, heart rate picks up. A little bit of cardio in this one too. Ten seconds. And rest. All right, last move, you guys. Let's finish off with those banded squats. Get that band just above the knees. And get ready to rock and roll. All right. Last move of the day, you guys. Last move of the last round. Let's hit it hard. Begin. Or halfway. Psych. 10 seconds. And rest. Woo! Take off that band. Shake it out. Let's take it through our cool down. Arm circles while we walk back and forth. I'll face this way. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I hope you're feeling good. Whew. If you like this workout, if you want to see more like it, please hit that thumbs up. All right, so I know to make more just like this. Or let me know in the comments, right? If there's something you want to see in particular, I will do my best to make that happen. And subscribe, that way every time I post a new video, you'll be notified. And you can join me, and we can sweat together. Whew. All right, let's just do a few sweeping hammy stretches. We'll step into those lunges. Twist. Keep that back leg long. Twist. All right, you guys, that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Stay strong, stay tough.